Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Sweet Soul Healing. I am Shireen. Thank you for supporting my channel. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. If the message resonates, like the video. Also, if you are not a subscriber, your support would mean so much to me. Check your moon, check your rising, and check your Venus and North Node placements because these messages are initially for the sun sign. If you feel led and you definitely can and want to contact me, you can email me. My contact information is in the description, sweetsoulhealing@gmail.com. So let's get into the collective side of the messages first, and then I'll work my way down through Aries, straight down to Pisces, okay? So collectively, a lot of new beginnings are about. There is fresh energy, even though we are in winter time, but there has been a lot of stagnant energy that has been cleared out for the collective. So if you feel excitement in the air, if you just feel like, I know something good is coming, you definitely are receiving the right energies within yourselves. I'm hearing keep putting in the work. That means your persistence and your even if you've taken breaks along your path, but you get back up energy, that's all playing a part too. The greatness that this year has to offer us in a whole. Consistency is key, right? We're not saying like every day you got to hustle, 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 but you've got to put some work in. Even if it's internal work that you are doing, put some work in and get back up again, because I also know that people suffer through seasonal depressions, especially when you are in the winter seasons. But what the spirit is saying, don't give up on yourselves at this time. What else is there? There are cycles that some of you are breaking and some of you are going to be repeating because you have yet to learn the lesson. As the saying goes, once you learn the lesson, the cycle ends, right? So analyze yourself more than you are analyzing the other individual, okay? A lot of money is coming through for the collective too as well. Debt will be paid, good news coming in. You will pay off the things that have been worrying you right now. Spirit is also saying, as we speak about worry, that you should focus on the solution. The problem is already there. You need to now focus on the outcome, right? Visualize. I'm going to be posting a video a bit later today, or whenever you see this, you will see on the reels something about the original vision board. They've been talking to me about that, so I'm going to deliver that message. Nonetheless, prepare for what is coming in on a collective scale. If you've been putting in the work, you're reaping your rewards. If you have not, you need to start really being honest with yourself, edifying yourself. And what is standing in your way from achieving your goals? Is it your mind? Is it things that are rooted deeply within you that need to be uprooted, nurtured, and potted in a new way, in a new soil that is nourishing for you? Okay, so let's jump into Aries read now. Hey Aries, I hope you're well. 3:05 on the clock. Let me just put that down. 3:05 on the clock. All right, Aries. So let's see what's going on. The messages you have at this time that your ancestors, spirit guide, I'm hearing tribe, wants you to know. So some of you have completed some cycles at this time, and there is a death and rebirth process that has or is taking place, a spiritual awakening of sorts. So if you find yourself emotional at this time, just know that you're releasing a lot of the past, a lot of things that are no longer serving you, and you are stepping into greatness at this time. Don't doubt yourself. There's a lot of money coming in because I'm hearing take care of your needs, not just, they're saying it's also spiritual needs, but take care of your needs, your bills, but also take care of you, pamper yourself too. You're being liberated and moving forward and leveling up in different areas of your lives at this time. You have a lot of new beginnings, and Spirit is also saying, remember that you have limitless potential. There is absolutely nothing that you guys cannot manifest if you put your mind to it. Seeing is believing. No, if you can see it here in the mind's eye, then believe and know that it will come through for you. You just got to feed it, the feed, like water your seeds on a daily basis, not obsessively, right? Too much water, what happens? You will drown the seed, but enough to keep the momentum going, because there's a lot of good favor in your corner at this time, right? I'm also hearing rewrite your story. So you may be on one scale, and maybe you could be, I'm hearing black sheep for some of you. You have the opportunity. I was a black sheep in my family. And I did not and refuse to let that title be a negative connotation to me, right? So what I did, Aries, was I made sure that I uprooted what needs to be uprooted out of me. Take the time to get to know myself and then start to nurture myself in the way that I know I needed to be nurtured. It took me some time. But again, consistency and not giving up on yourself. But speaking of not giving up on yourself, no matter what trials that you have faced, you've always rose above it. So kudos to you. Now, I'm hearing some of you, a relationship may have ended and it has you in your fields. Nurture yourselves. Own your part. It's not always the other person too, right? Like, there's not even to say like you were bad in the relationship, but we got to stop ignoring red flags. We've got to trust our gut more and our intuition. Speaking of gut, if you are getting a nudge to start something, to create a new, shall we say, Spirit is saying follow that. Whatever something that is your gut is telling you to move towards, the time is now. You will see your seeds grow by Earth official New Year, which is in spring, the beginning of spring, right? Keep hearing kudos to you. So whatever it is that you guys have gone through, your rewards are coming in, and the universe is going to be bountiful. There's a lot of options coming in for you guys too. I'm hearing choose wisely, right? So make sure that you are also like standing on integrity and also being in alignment with whatever this option is. Does it represent you to the fullest? Can you sleep at night? That's what I just heard. So it's that type of, principles, morals, values. Choosing right by you also rewards you even further, right? Because we're building long-term growth is what I just heard for you guys as well. Trusting in your intuition will pay you so much in favor. Believing in you at this time and nurturing you at this time would also be beneficial for you. Some of you are healers in your own right, and Spirit is saying don't self-sabotage yourself in the name of, spirituality or following your purpose. You do not have to overextend yourselves. Show up in the way that is right for you and feels aligned for you. Desperate energy doesn't work in spirituality. And that's for everybody, not just, for my entrepreneurial spiritual practitioners. Again, there's a lot of renewed energy around you guys, and you're being asked to ride the wave. So flow, not control, flow. Let go of the things you cannot control and leave that to the universe to sort out for you. So be good to yourselves, Aries. Again, like the video, and if you want a private one-on-one reading with me, check the description box for my email. Check your moon, your rising, your Venus, and your North Node placements. Until next time. Hey Taurus, how you guys doing? I hope you are well and you're treating yourselves well. Coming to give you some messages that you need to hear at this time. No matter where you are on your journey, your spirit guides and your ancestors definitely want to make you aware of what's happening, what's coming in, and all of that jazz. So before I start, if the video resonates, the message resonates, please like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already, Taurus. Also, check your moon, your rising, your Venus, and your North Node placements for additional messages. If you want a private, personal, one-on-one reading, you can definitely check the description box for my contact info. So what it do, Taurus? That's what I just heard. What it do? So Spirit is really asking, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you up to? And whatever it is that you are up to, I'm hearing to nurture yourselves, nurture your projects, nurture the things that bring you joy. There is a lot of monies that is coming your way, Taurus, like it's spontaneous money, out of the blue money. For some of you, it's something to do with your birthright. So it could be legal matters. It could be, just something you're owed. Like I'm hearing divine lineage as well. A lot of you are going through a period of enlightenment too at this time, like a quest, a spiritual quest, but just know that your intuition is going to be heightened even more so during this time. There's a lot of protection that is around you at this time. Ascended Masters energy, for those of you that know what that is. I'm picking up a energy of just divine protection and alignment. Karma seems to be a theme for you guys that I have been picking up in my meditations for you guys. So again, I always say, whatever side of the fence you're on when it comes to your deeds and what you do, then you know that you have nothing to worry about, right? Spirit is also saying for you guys to speak up more. Like, use your throat chakra, speak things into existence, and also don't allow people to play with you, is what I just heard, Taurus. Like, the time is now for you to no longer play small. There are things that may have occurred in your life and that somebody or maybe even you feel guilty about. You need to work through that. Forgive yourselves through the whole situation. If you are going through a transformation, you are being asked to alchemize your energy, right? To tap in and switch up the energy that is around you. Focus on the solution opposed to whatever the situation is at hand, right? And that is how you will definitely co-create in your life and on your journey. Whatever it is that you want to take part in right now, if you have decisions to make, if you are thinking about, you know, veering off to a new path, career change, it's up to you. Like, it's supported. You don't have to worry about making the wrong decisions, because whatever decision you make, Taurus, it is up to you. I'm just here Aries, and I just heard Pisces. So I don't know if what those placements are for you, some of you, or if, like, you know, you're dealing with these individual. But I'm also hearing the time is now to take action. There is partnership that is coming in. So maybe that could be with an Aries or a Pisces, but there is a lot of grounding energy, and or you need to ground your energy around you. So if there's grounding energy around you, take heed to that and ground your energy daily, right? Like, some of you need to really lean into what a slow morning looks like, instead of just jumping out the bed and your nervous system is in havoc. Go to bed early so you can set the tone for your day, giving you enough time to wake up early and then to be able to you know, have that slow morning and just flow with your day. There's something here about nurturing your needs too, as well, more than you do others. Show up for you the way you show up for others. A lot of you are being called to really do some inner work and really sit with yourselves and say, how do I want to be loved? And how can I go about doing that for myself, even if it's on a small scale, until it grows into, you know, more things. You don't have to, like, bite everything off at once, because sometimes when we take that approach, that can lead to burnout, right? So Spirit is saying that there's a lot of good things coming towards you, especially when it comes to money, to keep going on your journey. The perfect time to keep pursuing what you want to pursue, or to begin pursuing what you want to pursue, is now. So those are the messages that I have for you, Taurus. I do hope they resonated. Until the next time, be good to yourselves. Hey Gemini, how you guys doing? I hope you're well and you're treating yourselves well. So I've just come to give you your messages, what your guides and your spiritual tribe ancestors want you to know during this time. Check your North Node and your Venus, Moon, and your rising placements. Additional messages may be there for you as well. If you like the message, like the channel, please, and thank you if you've subscribed. Thank you for your support. New subscribers, subscribe to my channel. And if you want a personal private one-on-one reading with me, you can definitely go in the description box for my email, sweetsoulhealing@gmail.com, and we can definitely schedule something. So Gemini, when I was getting ready for your reading, I heard there will be peace in the valley. So if you have been going through some stuff, Gemini, just know that you are to find and maintain peace, whatever it is that you are going through. I'm hearing the words discomfort. So some of you may be going through a trying time, but just know that will be over. Luck literally is on your side. I'm hearing don't underestimate the power of God's plan and the sudden and ways that God can change things around for you in the blink of an eye. I'm also hearing keep the faith. You are closer to achieving your goals than you think, Gemini. Believe in yourself and know that the impossible is possible through you, okay? You are possible, and a lot of abundance is coming in for you guys too in various ways of your life. I'm hearing it's okay to want it all. You don't have to sacrifice one thing to get the other, like, meaning you don't have to sacrifice love, thinking that if you go towards love, you know, you won't gain in monetary. You can have both, right? It's all about keeping yourselves in alignment too at this time, Gemini, and paying attention to your intuition. It is heightened. A lot of you have gone through a radical rebirth. Usually when we are in the valley, that is when a level up is imminent, right? That is when we know, like, there is no stopping me. I know I'm on the right path. You are more powerful, Gemini, than you give yourselves credit for. And you right now, at this time, you have a lot of cosmic power and support around you. Tap in, ask for assistance, believe in what you are capable of achieving. If you don't, test your own power and move past any self-imposed or, you know, outer world limitations, you will never know what you're capable of achieving. So don't let complacency or being in a stuck energy keep you stuck in the cycle of repeating, you know, things that you know you don't deserve or need to go through. Get the lessons, tap into your power, and know that the universe is on your side. Like I said, a lot of you are going through a period of enlightenment, so maybe you are seeing, you know, how powerful you are, how favored you actually are. So just hang on to that. There's a lot of renewed energy, like spring and winter type of energy, you know, even though we are in the dead of winter, don't let that deter you for things not to come anew for you. So keep believing in the impossible, because with anything, as they say, with the faith of a mustard seed, anything is possible. So keep nourishing yourself. This is your time to shine too, Gemini. So believing in yourself and knowing that wherever you are on your journey is just a level up point for you. Like, so even if you're going through some trials right now and you feel like, oh my gosh, like, when is this breakthrough coming? It is nigh. Like, exactly how I heard it, meaning it is close by. It is closer than you think. I'm seeing 777 for you guys. Good luck. Your perseverance is being rewarded. So don't give up on yourself and keep believing. I just heard keep claiming, you know, and standing in your truth. You do not need to beg. You know that what is yours is rightfully yours. Ask and you shall receive. So that is the messages that I have for you, Gemini. Be good to yourselves, and until the next time, we'll talk soon. Hey Cancer, how you guys doing? I hope you're well. Welcome to my channel. We are going to see what your angels and your spirit guides want you to know, your ancestors need you guys to know at this time. If the message resonates, please like the video. If you haven't subscribed, your support would be greatly appreciated. Also, if you want a private one-on-one reading with me, you can definitely check the description for my email, sweetsoulhealing@gmail.com. If you forget, it's in the description. Also, Cancer, as I was getting ready for your reading, I was hearing a lot of like, trust your instincts, trust your intuition, and let go of the worries in regards to money. There's too much focus for some of you on money, and Spirit is saying that your needs are always met, and you need to remember that. Something about having a lack mindset. So, you know, I had money wounds, and I'm still working through them, because it's, you know, healing is constant. And when you are, you know, healing, you have to secure your insecurities and reassure yourselves of what you're worth and what you're worthy of, and remind yourself that the universe always has your back and everything always works out into your favor. So maybe those are the mantras or the affirmations that you need to affirm within yourself. Some of you have been going through an awakening of sorts. I'm also picking up an energy of something being revealed. So maybe some secrets that you didn't know about, be it family members or friends, you're coming to the truth of seeing who people truly are. So take note when your intuition tells you something in regards to a person, situation. Like, you guys are highly gifted. So don't doubt what you hear and what you feel and what you see. There is a need for you guys to act on your idea and take swift action on that. Like, don't prolong what your gut is telling you. Trust your instincts. They will never fail you. Sorry, you have a lot of options coming in at this time too, Cancer, and Spirit is saying to choose wisely. Who got that? I think Aries got that too. But whatever is over. Let it go. You stop looking back at the past. You know, there's nothing there, and looking back at the past will cause you no progress. You'll be stuck. You know, I'm getting like, was it Sarah with the looking back, the pillar of salt thing? Like, it's not that she actually turned into a pillar of salt. It is more so a metaphor of like, she was stuck in the past, and because of that, she missed what was in front of her. So I don't know who that applies to, but a lot of you definitely need to like just live in your truth and live in abundance is what I'm picking up. And like, don't be afraid to do things on your own. Liberate yourselves, right? You don't need people to validate you, Cancer. You do that. Yes, it helps when, you know, people recognize who you are, but don't use that as your own and needed compass and guide to remind yourself who you are. You're wonderfully made, you know, and you got to know that. But this cycle is bringing a lot of fulfillment, wish come true for you guys energy, right? Especially under this Cancer full moon energy. Speaking of which, if you find yourself, you know, more emotional at this time, or even whenever you come across this reading, just know you're going through a purge, and sometimes a spiritual awakening happens through upheaval of emotions, right? How are you going to evolve if you don't release? And sometimes the release happens through tears. As a water sign, it's kind of on brand, okay? So is there any additional messages? 222 is also a number that I'm getting for you guys right now. So 222 is also about staying in alignment, keeping your thoughts optimistic and positive, releasing what no longer serving you. I'm also hearing the way you talk to yourself. So make sure that it is edifying and is uplifting for your highest good, right? The doubts need to minimize, and your voice and your freedom, thanks son, needs to be put out there more. Like, just live in your truth unapologetically. Let go of those who have let go of you. You know, take and hold nurturing within that space of you, and heal, you know, and let go of any anger and resentment too, is what I'm picking up for you. Free yourselves, free your mind, and just know you're worthy of goodness, you know. And I think that is all the messages, yep, that I have for you guys at this time. Be good to yourselves, Cancer, until the next time. Hey Leo, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are well and you're treating yourselves well. So we're going to tap in and see what your spirit guides and your ancestors need you to know during this time. We also, yeah, we'll just see what pops up and happens for you guys. Also, if this message resonates or it doesn't, check your moon, check your rising and your north node and Venus placements for additional messages or messages that are more in alignment with you. If you want a private, personal, one-on-one reading with me, definitely email me at sweetsoulhealing@gmail.com. You'll also find it in the description box. So, Leo, you guys could have gone through a loss, some endings, and it may have you guys in a funk. Some would call it depression, right? I'm hearing also to move your body. That will help you to break through whatever this energy is that has you in a feels. If it's someone that has passed away, two things: my condolences, and know that they are in a better place now is what I'm hearing. They're no longer suffering or hurting. Some of you, it could have been sudden, you know. Nonetheless, grief, you know, is not an easy weight to bear. You know, if you've been with me for a while, my dad passed away last year, and I'm still processing grief and trying to find my footing each day. And you got to pick yourselves up, you know, and allow yourself to move on, even if it's baby steps, you know, and just keep nurturing your wounds. And it's okay to miss this individual or individuals for some, unfortunately. Let's get into the brighter side of the messages. There is a need for you guys to slow down and reevaluate the people that you have in your life. You may need to make some readjustments in, you know, your work and how you show up in a day-to-day matter, even if it's also a readjustment in your mental, in your mindset, and how you see yourselves during this time. There may be something that you need to come to a place of acceptance with, Leo, when it comes to a connection or even work, is what I'm picking up. That it's just not working out the way that it is. Forgiving someone and allowing allowing them back into your lives only to do the same thing over and over again is actually a self-sabotage. You are setting yourselves up for further heartbreak. How can you explain yourself to yourself, as Lauryn Hill's song says, right? Like, how do you eventually, you're going to have to say, like, why do I keep allowing this? Why do you? Right? You deserve better is what I'm picking up for you guys. There is a lot of money coming in, so lose your scarcity mindset. If something wasn't flowing, it's about to flow now, and it is coming in sooner than you think, Leo. Just think positive and keep in alignment with things. There are a lot of miracles will be coming to the fore for you guys at this time. And miracles are unexpected, right? So don't ask when, just be open to receive is also what I'm picking up for you. Your perseverance and your hard work has not gone unnoticed, Leo, and you are in alignment, and continue to stay in alignment by keeping optimistic and positive, and I'm making sure that your thoughts are feeding into what you want to bring into your reality. It's a thin air right now, right? And it's a thin line between love and hate. It's a thin line between how you love yourself and how you hate yourself. And you are supposed to be loving yourself, not hating the things that make you you. Embrace the good, the bad, and the indifference. We all do. And once you accept yourself and the wholeness of who you are, you will realize how worthy you are, and you are never being denied something. The outside world may have made you feel that way, but you know in deep in that depths of you, you are deserving. So keep working through that mental fog, those self-sabotaging thoughts and ways that you may have adapted along your way, because a lot of goodness is coming. There's a shift that is coming in now that is going to put you on the destined path, that is going to put you in places and spaces that opportunities are going to present themselves left, right, and center. I'm hearing too good to be true, but it is true, and you are deserving. So when you're in those spaces, when you are sitting with these people, just know that you have the right to be here, because you wouldn't be there if you weren't ready to be there and deserving to be there, okay? So just make sure that you're nurturing yourself and you keep pushing through. And like this heads up in regards to people, it's not about to like be defensive or to be like paranoid. It's just to make sure that the right people are in your corner to support you in your growth on your journey. You know, when you level up, sometimes it does trigger people's insecurity. It's also hearing keep things to yourself. So that's a call to move in silence for you guys during this time. You might be seeing the angel number 666. Don't fear it if you do a lot of sixes on your journey. That is an indication that there is goodness coming in. People fear those numbers because we were programmed to fear those numbers, but those numbers hold more power than 1111. Okay, so those are the messages that I have for you, Leo, at this time. I hope it resonates. Again, always check your other placements, and you can always book a one-on-one session with me in the description box. Have a good one. Hey Virgos, how you guys doing? I hope you're well and you're taking care of yourselves during this time. So we're just going to see what your spirit guides and your ancestors have for you at this time. So a lot of messages were coming through as I was preparing for your read. So right now your intuition is heightened, Virgo, and you're being asked to honor your inner calling and your inner knowing, right? You're being asked to make sure that you trust what you are receiving from your downloads and no second guessing yourselves. Anything that you find yourselves in, any obstacles, any challenges at this time, there's a solution. You're not a victim. If you keep that victim mentality, especially when it comes to money, I'm hearing, just know that you're creating a block that doesn't need to be there. So ask for a solution and be open to how that solution shows up. I'm also hearing, don't let pride get in your way, Virgo. So make sure that you are living in your truth, and just know whatever situation you're going through, you're safe, and that, you know, miracles happen on the blink of an eye. Something may be confusing you guys at this time, but I'm hearing clarity is coming in. Sit with yourselves during this time and making sure that you are honoring again your inner knowing, so you can get clarity. Don't like it's like not on your will kind of thing. Like I'm more ego based. Like spirit is saying, don't allow your ego to rule you. In other words, you have limitless potential to tap into at this time, and spirit is asking that you be bold and just, you know, follow your dreams and your pursuits, because a lot of harvest is coming for you too at this time. Be mindful of how you perceive yourselves and the things that you are talking about, because you're denying yourself if you think negatively, like you're not thinking that you're worthy of something or you're being punished for something. No, if you feel that energy, it's a lesson that you need to pick up on. And until you get that, it will feel like punishment until you learn the lesson, right? As I say, you know, the cycle ends once the lesson is learned. Making sure that you also keep, you know, getting adequate sleep and keeping your energy levels are up during the day is due to, I'm hearing some of you doom scrolling and being up late at night, especially TikTok is what I'm hearing, or falling asleep to it, and the brain waves picking up that energy. That's why you may find yourselves groggy. That's for some of you, not all of you. For others of you, you're going through a spiritual awakening of sort, and it's like you're being enlightened at this time. So make sure you're grounding your energy at the start and throughout your day. If you ever feel your anxiety lifting or you just kind of feel out of sorts, just take the time to bring yourself back to center by grounding your energy. What you want wants you is also what I'm picking up. So there's no need to resist things. Flow with it. Any changes that are coming about at this time, don't fight it, because you're leveling up too as well. So, you know, there may be some, you know, things going left and fading away and endings coming about. Release them so that you can receive what it is that is divinely aligned with you. It's like you guys are, some of you, not all of you, are in fear and holding on to tightly to something or someone. One, hoping they will change or the situation will change. And two, this thinking that you won't get better than what it is that spirit is blatantly asking you to let go of. Like, I don't know, that came through. So it's like, you know, this situation or this person is not growing you. It's not doing what it used to do. You've outgrown it, and it's okay to let go. You know, some of you that may have grown up with rejection as being a constant, that's no more. So don't think that because something has ended, it has something to do with you. No, if something has ended, that means spirit is trying to elevate you and level you up to what's in alignment for you to receive during this time. A lot of you might be seeing 1s, 2s, and 3s. So you're moving in the right direction is what I'm also picking up. Trust the guidance that you receive, Virgo, okay? And let go of the need to be what I always say, perfect, because what you know that you've done enough. And now is the time to tap into your potential and get creating, clear out any confusion. If you're confused about something, ask for clarity and wait for it, and just be open to receive it and be brave enough to face it and release whatever it is that needs to be released, so you can have clearer and more full understanding of yourself and your journey. Those are the messages that I have for you, Virgo. Be good to yourselves. Hey Libra, how you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are well. We are going to tap in and see what your ancestors and spirit guides have for you at this time to help you with guidance or just clarity on some things. If this message resonates, please like the video. If you haven't supported already, please support my channel. It will mean so much to me. Check your North Node, your Venus, your rising, and your moon placements for additional messages, or if this didn't resonate with you. If you want a private one-on-one reading, you can email me, sweetsoulhealing@gmail.com. You'll also find it in the description. So let's jump in, Libra, and see what has been going on. For some of you, I feel I've been picking up while I was meditating that cycles, like you guys are going through some cycles, and they have, you know, for some of you they have ended. For others of you, they keep repeating because you're not really paying attention to your worth. I think some of you, the word settling is coming in for you, and it's based off of scarcity mindset and lack is what I'm picking up for you. And Spirit wants you to change your perspective and know that you are worthy of greater than what it is you think you are putting up with at this time. Those endings that have occurred, some of you could feel, you know, depressed, and you're not letting your emotions come to the fore, and you need to nurture yourself through these endings. Also, some of you need to be mindful that you're not self-sabotaging yourself when you are settling for what it is that you don't deserve, okay? These things have ended. The situation has become difficult because you deserve more. You guys are following on the piggyback of I'm hearing Gemini, so it could be a Gemini that you're dealing with. Who's the sign I did before? Virgo, right? So maybe you have placements that are in Virgo too, or maybe this individual is a Virgo too that could be causing you to feel this way. So on the flip side, though, there are a lot of you are going through radical rebirths and coming into alignment with your purpose, with your destiny more, right? So what I'm hearing is release what is no longer serving you. Nurture yourselves, remind yourself what you're worthy of, right? When it comes to healing, you are reparenting yourself. So talk to your inner child and reassure them. Some of you do owe an apology to yourselves for settling more than that what you for less than what you deserve, sorry. And with these endings, no matter how painful they could have been and are for you, better comes when the bitter ends, better comes. Some of you, these changes could be, the passing of an individual, and because of this, unfortunately, sometimes death does bring rebirth energy in the way of inheritance, in the way of just, a timeline jump because it was so traumatic. Myself I've endured that type of pain. When my dad passed, it was an ending for him, but it was also a level up in a way because I inherited things, right? So to keep that, like, not to be sound morbid, but that is the reality of, some of our life cycles, is that we level up when someone has left something for us, because that's the final gift that people do give us in this lifetime, right? So stand in your truth is what I'm also hearing. You have a lot of support from the other side too. I'm about to call you Libra. I'm on Libra, right? Yep, I'm on Libra. Sorry. You have a lot of support that's coming from the other side. I was just looking at the timestamps here, that you have from the other side. I'm also hearing trust in yourself and know that you are capable of achieving whatever it is that you set your mind to. You. Sky is the limit, and it's not even the limit. It's like your limitless potential. So, connect with the sky more. You know what I mean? Nature, maybe at night too, at will. But at whatever you do, just know that you are being called to trust your intuition. Speaking of which, some of you may be through this awakening and radical rebirth that's happening. It will cause you to dive deeper into your spiritual journey, reading more about spirituality and as well as, mysticism in a whole, really and truly. But what other messages is there for Libra to know that there's a lot of joy coming through this pain? I just pick up a lot of hard times. And 2025 has been hard on a collective for a lot of us, irrespective of your sign. But there is a lot of joy. I'm hearing joy cometh in the morning. As the saying goes, in totality, weeping may, not even just a Bible verse, weeping may endure for the night, but joy cometh in the morning. So these hard times will not last forever. The sun will shine again. I'm hearing Angie Stone's My Sunshine Has Come playing in my ears. So I will leave you with that encouraging message. And until the next time, Libra, be good to yourselves. Hey Scorpio, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are well and you're treating yourselves well. So we're going to tap in and see what your ancestors and your spirit guides have to say for you guys during this time. You also, if this message resonates, please like the video. Check your moon, your rising, your Venus placements, and your North Node placement for any additional messages too. Also, if you want a private, personal, one-on-one reading, you can definitely check the description box for my email. Also, it's sweetsoulhealing@gmail.com. So, Scorpio, as I was getting ready for your reading, can you feel the excitement in the air? Is there a charge that you've been waking up with, knowing something good is going to happen to you now? Yes, you are correct, Scorpio. It is your time to receive. Spirit is wanting you guys, and your spirit team is wanting you guys to remember what you're worth. A lot of you are coming to that awareness. You've been doing the inner work, and it's not going unnoticed, Scorpio. At this time, it's about trusting in yourselves, believing in the impossible, and moving through any limitations that you have. You are not the victim. You are the victor of any and all circumstances that happen in your life. There is nothing that you cannot move through, Scorpio. Transform and unveil your gifts is what I'm hearing for you guys. Tap into your magic. You have a lot of cosmic power that is around you at this time. Manifestations are coming through for you, but do not allow impatience to get the best of you. Always remember, when you find yourself getting a bit frustrated with the waiting period, right? Divine timing. And everything always works out in your favor and right on time. The universe never leaves you out, Scorpio. So make sure that you're reassuring yourself of this at this time. There is a lot of harvest coming in for you. Yes, even in the month of January. Like, we won't stop winning this year. I am a Scorpio sun. We will not stop winning this year. Anything that has ended, as bitter as it is, there is sweetness coming in through that too. Your job is to keep yourselves in alignment, because there's a lot of favor that's surrounding you guys at this time, myself included. Make sure that you're getting enough rest. Your commitment is also being tested during this time. Let me go back to that rest piece, because Spirit's like, hold up. So make sure you're going to bed and rising at the right time. Even though some of you may be doing 9 to 5, you can still create that slow morning for yourselves if you are going to bed at the right time, allowing you to awaken at the right time, because I'm feeling like there's this rush energy. So slow down. Be mindful of gossip too. A lot of truth may be revealed during this time, but it's also more so the truth of who you truly are. So a lot of you are tapping into your potential, into your power, and Spirit is saying keep doing that. If you find yourselves in moments of isolation during this time, because there's a call for you guys to get creation, to get creative, to tap into your solar plexus creative energy, because it's high. Anything you create, horn just blew, anything you create, you definitely will be lucky at it, because again, there's a lot of good energy surrounding you guys at this time. Do not let impatience get the best of you. Any gossip that you hear too at this time, Scorpio, you're being asked to ignore it. People are going to talk about you. They're wondering what you're doing, what you're up to, because you're moving more in the word methodical kind of way, where you're not opening up to just any and anybody anymore, and you're not also suffering through it and suffering in silence, but you're finding that balance in your life, which is good. That helps you, stay in alignment. Trust what you receive, and what you need will be fulfilled in divine timing. You never lack. Remind yourselves of that. I'm hearing money wounds. So some of you are actively working on your money wounds, healing them, or they're highlighting that you need to continue to or start working on your money wounds. Wherever it is on your journey in your younger years that you've picked up that money is scarcity, and you're not worthy of the abundance that you are seeking, that part needs to be uprooted, transmuted, and then you need to do the work, inner work, to reassure yourself, and also work with your spiritual team so that they can reassure you too as well, so that way you help to heal that insecure wound when it comes to money, however it may have arrived and is taken form in your life. Just remember, you have been born worthy, and you are highly favored, and that you are also protected beyond measure during this time, Scorpio. So no matter what people try to talk about, throw the energy your way, it is recoiling, and it is going back to where it came from. People are going to be exposed in these next coming months of who has been not in your highest good, and it may rock some of you, but just know that it is, whatever is being exposed and the truth that is being revealed is for your highest good, and that one day you'll look back and be like, I'm glad that happened, right? Move in silence, Scorpio. Okay, because I'm picking up this energy of a lot of money coming in. There will be signs type of deal, right? That's how you're supposed to move. Don't tell everybody everything. Anything else that I am missing when it comes to Scorpios? No? Okay, I think I've covered it all. Scorpios, be good to yourselves. Until the next time. Hey Saggy, how you guys doing? I hope you're well. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to tap in and see what messages come through for you by your guides and your ancestors. If the message resonates with you, please like the video. For additional messages, I would suggest that you check your moon, your rising, north node, and Venus placements. If you want a private, personal one-on-one with me, you can definitely email me at sweetsoulhealing@gmail.com, which you'll also find in the description. So many messages. So let me. One of the things that was coming up when I was clearing and getting ready to do your reading, Sag, is you guys need to learn alchemy. Okay. Right now, some of you are going from in a space of scarcity mindset. I'm hearing heal that, transmute that, and alchemize that to a place of you knowing that you come from a divine lineage. You knowing that, you're worthy of all the things that you truly desire. I'm hearing like teeter-tottering. Like 1 minute you're like, I'm worthy of da-da-da-da-da, and then you turn around and doubt it. You are not. keeping the momentum going, right? End result. That will help you. If you focus on where you want to go and embrace it like you're living it now, and anytime doubt comes in, tap back into that. That will help sustain that energy, and also to heal the limiting beliefs and the mindset that you may have in regards to every and all area of your life. I just heard great shift. So there is a great shift coming in, or you need to apply that in order for a great shift to come into. The song I was hearing, and I'm hearing it now, is it's an old church song. We've come this far by faith, trusting in the Lord. So you need to stand on faith right now and trust and know that your visions and the things that you have been seeing yourself living in, keep moving, right? Faith, mustard seed, little bit, you water it each time, each day as you can, and that will bring a whole new world of joy. So that tells me about your perspective, the way you see your reality, not where it is right now, but what you are co-creating. That's the energies that you guys really need to hold, right? You're going to go from one level to the next overnight if you implement these things on a daily basis. How you speak to yourselves too, the seeds you plant within yourself, and knowing you are nurturing yourselves the right way, it will lead you to further abundance on your journey. There's a lot of feminine energy right now that you are either leaning into or surrounding you by the heavens. That will also, soft life will help you to create that soft life. The more you go into your feminine, soft is flow. Soft is not resisting or fighting or hustling or thinking that you've got to have a survivor mentality to receive that soft life. It starts with how you nurture yourself. There is some unexpected changes that are going to be happening for your highest good during this time. I'm also hearing that take the time out to breathe, reevaluate. There's some people in your corner that you may be second guessing. Ask for clarity. Ask Spirit to give you clarity to these people that you may be side eyeing and what their intention is. Sorry, some of you need to also be mindful of like depressive energies. I'm hearing get outside. Whatever it is that you have been toiling at, Saggy, you guys, your perseverance has not gone unnoticed, and you are about to receive all of the favor in regards to your hard work. The word bountiful is definitely coming into play, and I'm seeing a lot of like yellow energy. I'm also hearing Oshun. So for some of you that do practice with the Orishas, and that is your, your spiritual practice, you definitely are being surrounded by her energy at this time. And Oshun is not just about good looks, she's also about wealth too as well. If you are uncertain about your path, I'm also picking up an energy of you guys making sure that you follow your passion. What are you passionate about? And then you lean into, how can I turn my passions into a way of living for myself to give me financial freedom and give me the life of fully true independence, right? So just make sure that you guys are keeping yourselves in alignment, keeping yourselves in a positive mindset, persevering and persisting through any limitations that you might encounter, even if it's internal, and moving through these energies, and you know that your rewards are imminent. This word imminent has been showing up in the readings certain signs prior to getting to you guys. So eminent means that it's destined, like it's already written in stone. So maybe you need to have that mindset, like, not maybe, you do need to have that mindset. It is done. What I want wants me, and I'm doing my part. Also, you can don't feel guilty for needing time for downtime, right? So it's about balance, right? Okay. So that's the messages that I have for you, Sag. Be good to yourselves until the next time. Hey Capricorn, welcome to my channel. I hope you're well and you're taking care of yourselves well. So we're going to see what messages your spiritual team has for you at this time, along with your ancestors. We are going to tap in and see what the direction, guidance that you guys have. Also, if this message for your sun sign doesn't resonate, check your moon, your rising, North Node, and Venus placements as well. If it does resonate, please like the video. Also subscribe if you haven't already. If you want a private personal one-on-one reading with me, you can definitely email me at sweetsoulhealing@gmail.com. It's also listed in the description. When I was getting ready for you guys, I heard the storm is over now. And trust the guidance that you receive. No more playing small. Wait a minute, happy birthday, Capricorn. For you guys, no more scarcity thinking. Some of you may have founded yourselves in endless cycles. Some of you have learned your lesson, so the cycles of repeating things are over now. There's a need also to forgive yourselves for the things that you didn't know, but you do know now. You didn't know them then, but you're wiser now. And that's where that's the lesson. Are you wiser now? Have you learned? Yes. Okay. What do you do going forward? We will not repeat that same energy again. There is a lot of potential that surrounds you at this time, Capricorn. Limitless, unlimited, and limitless potential. A lot of you need to start alchemizing your energy so you can co-create with the universe, right? Like, it's one thing to be work, but what's this doing for you? Are you visualizing the right scenarios, the right outcomes that benefit you at this time? I know Capricorns have a rough time in being in their head, and sometimes their mental can be their greatest resistance to it all. So there's a need to, reprogram your mind and the way you think and the thoughts that you are actually feeding to ensure that you are flowing and growing in the right direction. I too, Capricorn moon, have had struggles with my thoughts, and I have to be on top of them. Also, there is a need for you guys to surrender what you cannot control. Flow is the word for you guys, so that way you are flowing in the right direction. Resistance has to be at a minimum now, because things are coming into alignment for you, Capricorn, into your season, yes, but even beyond that, right? I'm hearing the word era. So how you plant and sow your seeds will definitely benefit you in the long run, because a lot of you right now are building legacies. You are on a spiritual quest, not just of enlightenment, but also of one where you're leaving a legacy behind for the collective, for your family, whatever it is that you have I'm hearing the word incentives, whatever is incentivizing you guys right now to pursue what you are pursuing. Just know that if you get out of your own way, you are unstoppable. Remember who you are and how wonderfully made you are. Tap into the God in you, right? Work through these limitations and thinking that, not having enough scarcity mindset. Some of you, the scarcity mindset is why you're working so hard, and you do not have to be involved in the hustle culture if you're nurturing and evolving your spirit in the right way. It is ease. You show up, you do what you need to do. The word burnout is coming into play, so you don't need to do that. When you would recognize that opportunities come to you at various points, that lets me know that you don't need to be so strict and rigid with how you expect things to show up. That surrender part. Trust the process, right? And know that everything will definitely be taken care of for you. Your needs are always met. It's up to you how you want to move forward. But are you moving forward in the right way, Capricorn, that is beneficial to you and your growth in the long term, not just short term gain? Basically, what is the foundation that you're building? And when you're building a strong foundation here, it shows up in every area of your life. Is there any messages? Being of service to others is definitely where a lot of you do need to go, and how you perceive your life. Remember, perception is what creates your reality, right? But being of service to others, and maybe you're doubting, like, oh, that's what I do, like, that's how I am. But how you are and what you do is probably what you're passionate about, right? So explore that more for you guys. But you definitely are learning. I'm hearing 1, 2, 3. So the 1, 2, 3 makes me know that you guys are moving in the right direction. So don't doubt the steps that you're making, the movements, whatever it is that you're building towards, you're doing the right thing. So keep reminding yourselves of that, Capricorn. So that is the messages that I have for you guys at this time. Until the next time, be good to yourselves. Hey Aquarius, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are well and you're treating yourselves well. So we're going to jump in and see what your spirit guides and your ancestors have to tell you at this time. If this message resonates, please like the video. Also check your moon, your rising, your Venus, and your North Node placements for additional messages. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. Your support means a lot. If you feel led and you want to book a personal one-on-one private reading with me, you can definitely email me at sweetsoulhealing@gmail.com. You'll also find it in the description box. So, as I was meditating for you guys, a lot of 5s. were coming through. So there's a lot of changes, clarity that is coming through for you guys at this time. I'm also picking up an energy of leveling up for you guys, especially if you've been doing the work, be it internal and or, you know, external work. Your self-worth was being tested during this time. So if you've been saying a no to what does not resonate, what you know you don't deserve or will not accept into your life, you're being rewarded with this level up, with these new opportunities that are more in alignment with you. Some of you may have faced some betrayal from others, and this is where the clarity is coming in. Like, you needed to know who was in your life for you, especially right before a level up. Exposure always comes, so count it all joy is what I just heard. Like, yes, it is painful, and nobody likes to know that certain people aren't riding for you the way that you thought, or you were riding for them, they aren't riding for you. But at least you know you don't have to put unnecessary energy into a situation connection anymore. You can reserve that for you, and then when the right people show up, you can definitely pour into them, knowing that's a safe space to do so. So if there was confusion, clarity is coming up to clear up any of that confusion. I'm also hearing be mindful of self-sabotage. And one way of self-sabotage is not asking for what you want, not speaking up in the times that you are led to speak up because you don't want to address conflict, is what I'm hearing for some of you at this time. Also, Spirit is saying work with what you have. Take action on your idea, and know that your seeds will multiply, especially come around the Earth's rightfully new year, around spring. You will definitely see a lot of growth and level up in your life at this time. Some of you are being called to really face your childhood wounds and like go back into childhood and forgive yourself and nurture yourselves and bring your younger self with you on your journey now in a more secured and healthy manner, where you're not operating out of insecurities, i.e. that's also scarcity, right? Knowing and reminding yourself and all versions of yourself what you're worthy of and what you went through is no longer what's needed for you to hold on to, because, you know, letting go of the past and knowing who you are now in this space, regardless of what you went through, you are still and always have been worthy. So I keep getting the word clarity. So a lot of clarity is coming in. Some of you, a new season of beginnings and changes and birthright. So the things that are due to you, divine lineage, lifestyle is what's coming into you. So don't let anybody like use your past against you, or you used to be da 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 da, but that's not who you are now. People who love to use your past against you are what? Uncomfortable with the versions of you now that's secure, that's glowing and flowing and living in her truth, right? So keep that energy. And who's uncomfortable in that, that lets you know that, you know, maybe, hey, I need to find the right people, mosquitoes, to keep me, to make sure that they're not intimidated by my growth or by my light, because those people that are secure within themselves know that there is enough space and enough shine for everybody. Okay, because I feel I'm picking up this throwing the rock and hiding their hand. So there's that type of energy. That could be somebody that has sneaky intentions where you are, someone that's a shit starter, disturber, you know what I mean? So whatever has ended, let it end. Soothe and nurture yourself through it, because endings sometimes are not easy and they will bring grief, you know, because it feels like death. But just know you are heading and are in your level up season, era, lifetime. Kudos to you, like, honestly. Anyhow, that's the messages I have for you guys, Aquarius. I hope it resonated. And until the next time, be good to yourselves. Hey, Pisces, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are well. These messages, if they resonate, I ask that you like the video. We're going to tap in and see what your spirit guides, your ancestors have to say at this time. Also check your moon, your rising, north node, and Venus placements for additional messages. If you are subscribed to the channel, thank you for your support. For those of you that are not, please subscribe. You will not be disappointed. You all can also, if you feel led to book a private, personal, one-on-one reading with me by emailing me at sweetsoulhealing@gmail.com. You'll find it also in the description. So when I was getting ready to do your messages, Pisces, I heard a lot of like noise. So I need you guys to be mindful of any drama that someone might want to start in your life. Like, don't give them any attention. People who are in their fields at this time, because there are changes that is evident that is happening with you. You're glowing different. You're looking and walking differently. Truth will be revealed during this time, and Spirit is saying to ignore the noise and give thanks for revelations at this time. Also, what's being heightened for you guys is to remember your worth and remember whose you are and how wonderfully made you are. A lot of you have been doing a lot of inner work and healing and cutting away at old cords and, timelines and generational healing. And Spirit is saying kudos to you. We see the hard work that you have been putting in. Also, prayers are going to be answered for you at this time, so you do not need to keep going back, because I keep hearing repetitive prayer. Spirit is saying we hear you and we receive it, and we are going to deliver it to you in divine timing. Some of you need to know, or maybe even awakening to the truth of who you are. Like, you know that you come from a divine lineage, a powerful lineage, and you're finding your gifts at this time, and you are not being unapologetic about who you are and how you show up. There's a lot of divine justice. Because I'm hearing the word Mayat. There's a lot of divine justice that's coming in, righting wrongs. People may be coming back to right their wrongs. Now, you can always forgive people, but never forget why they were on the outs in the first place. And if you choose to allow people back in, just know that you are allowed to do it at your own pace as well. There is soulmate energy that's around you. For some of you, this person does have soulmate energy, but the word karmic is coming in. Like, he or she has come to teach you a lesson. Maybe it's about your worth, right? And are you seeing them for who they truly are, is what I'm also picking up. Stop seeing people for who you want them to be, because that in itself is just detrimental to yourselves, right? So that's like a level of self-sabotage. And seeing people for who they are, like they say, trust a person's actions so you'll never be fooled by their words, Pisces. Now is not the time for you guys to pull inward. Now is the time for you guys to stand up on faith and know that you have a lot of divine support around you. I'm hearing a loved one from the other side has your back. All your needs will always be met. And you need to also, I think it was a Capricorn or I'm on Pisces. One of the signs, I think it was, who's before you? Aquarius? Forgiveness was highlighted, and it's for you too. Or maybe it could be Capricorn. Maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn, but whatever the case may be, forgiveness is also being highlighted, but most importantly, of self, first and foremost. Stop kicking yourself. You know better now, you do better now, right? There is divine intervention that is coming in for you guys. I just saw 1111 on the timer. There is divine intervention that is coming in for you guys no more. That 111, it goes back to faith and manifestations, and that your manifestations and the prayer is coming in, and that you just need to keep your place in a position of receiving, flowing, doing your part, because you've been doing it effortlessly so far. No need to stop now. What you want wants you, and it is coming in for you. Trust in divine timing. Everything is aligning for you. The road that you are on is your destined path. Don't doubt it. If some of you are feeling called or led to look for new work, or just a new job or a new direction, and you're being called to go this way, trust in yourself enough to trust that the heavens have your back, and they will never steer you wrong. Especially when you know certain loved ones are over there, and you're like, I know they didn't play about me in the living, so they're definitely not playing about me now. And I'm hearing showing up in your dreams. So some of you could be seeing loved ones in your dreams at this time, and they are there trying to get your attention, especially if they're waking you up in the 3-4 o'clock time. Don't grab your phone first. Sit with it and say, maybe just be like, what is it that I'm not hearing during the daytime, because I'm so active that you guys feel the need to wake me up now. Okay? Trust in divine timing, and aligning yourself is key at this time. You're moving in the right direction. No weapons formed against you shall prosper. I know that's right. So with that, I am going to leave that message with you, Pisces. Again, like the channel, support my channel, and if you feel called for a personal private reading, check the description box. Until the next time, Pisces, be good to yourselves.